Good morning, my beautiful and blessed people. Um, Today is April 1st, 2026. It is Holy Wednesday. Today, the entire world um, is praying and glorifying Christ consciousness and what Jesus came here to teach all of us, the legacy he left for us as a brother who showed us that we all have the ability of walking his steps and being a person of integrity and showing love to our brothers and sisters. So therefore, I come here to ask you for us to be better people, for us to treat those with kindness, not just during holy moments, but at all moments, for you to decide to move with love in your heart and to practice kindness with those around you. And as I always say, we don't have the ability to change the entire world, but together we are able to do that. And your world is what's around you. And you have the power to change that. And collectively, when one of us decides to change our ways, we create such a beautiful ripple effect for everything around us. So don't think that you need to be out there doing these grand things to create a change. The change comes from within. It comes from your heart. Your heart has the highest frequency anything can give in this world. So therefore use it. Use it for good. Use it to create a frequency where you're able to change not just yourself, but that you're able to also change the world around you. And for you to anchor the love of God and what we truly are, which is love. Despite religion, despite the differences, God is love. Creator is love. Therefore, try to practice that. Love, forgiveness, and to be less judgmental of one another. I did have mentioned in it these past couple of days how these three things walk hand in hand together, right? Judgment, forgiveness, and love. We practice those combined. So therefore, be aware. Be aware of yourself when you're being judgmental of others. Be aware when you're not practicing forgiveness. And above everything, be aware when you're not sharing love with those around you. And that can be in many different ways. And you will figure out what it is that works for you and how you decide to practice love and putting out the frequency of your soul and the love that is in your heart, however it is that you decide to use it. But use it for good. Our world needs it. We need this change. We have to come together to make this difference. And we count on each other. And we count on you to be able to create that change. Okay? Let's create the new earth together. It's here. And it's time more than ever for us to come together and unite in the name of love. This change for our world has been expected for millenniums. It has been written in walls even before books and Bibles and things like that were out. It is part of our story. It is part of the prophecies for our Mother Earth. And you are part of that. You decided to be part of that. And you decided to be here during this moment. So therefore, create the change that you're here to do. And we have to do that collectively. We count on one another because we are one and we are love. And I am going to read this. This actually comes from Our Daily Bread, which they usually have it here around the hospital. So as we know, today's April 1st, 2026. Our world is going through a huge revolution for the evolution of mankind and the universe as a whole. Live such good lives among the pagans that they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day he visits us. True integrity. At a job interview, Carol was asked repeatedly, "Why did you leave your previous job?" The interviewer had an inkling of the conflict she had with her former employer and wanted to know what had happened. While acknowledging differences in working style, Carol refused to divulge her opinion on her former boss, believing that it would be wrong to speak ill of him. Later, after she was hired, her new boss revealed that the hiring personnel liked her response. "We were impressed by your integrity. We wouldn't want you to badmouth your boss, or us next time either." As a new believer in Jesus, Carol had always wondered how to live in a godly and right way, practically. She realized the answer could be simple: show integrity and be honorable, honest, and ethical. In 1 Peter 12:12 points to the importance of integrity in everything. Live such good lives among the pagans that they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day he visits us. This includes practical things like submitting to lawful authorities, doing good, showing an attitude of humility and service, and respecting and loving others. As God helps us, let's serve him in a way that brings honor to his name. In what simple and practical ways can you live out your faith? What words and actions would you use or avoid? Dear Father, please give me the wisdom to show integrity, love, and respect for others each day, so your name will be glorified in all I say and do. So, yeah, that's the message. Attempt to become a godly person. A godly person is not somebody that's in a temple and showing off religion to others. Your godly ways are going to be shown in every action that you decide to take. It's very easy for us to talk about it, and it's much harder for you to actually live what you talk about. So therefore, truly make an attempt to walk the godly path and to make a difference, starting for yourself, which will also affect those around you. I hope that this message was able to touch your heart in some way. And remember that you are part of this change and that it starts with you. And that I love you, and in God, the universe creator and all there is, loves you so, so much more. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or night whenever you are seeing this. Also, happy spring. May all of the seeds that you have planted these past couple of months bloom in a most beautiful way. I know that in some parts of the world, wherever you are, it might not be spring, but it is spring where I am and a lot of other parts in the world. But regardless of it, whatever season it is for you, just know that this is a beautiful season for growth and for you to start seeing the bloom of everything you have planted. And that you are so, so special, you are so grand, and you are so beautiful. Remember that you are the change and you chose to be here. I love you. Mwah.